Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Screen might be a little blurry, so we will fix that. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to Lisha's ASMR Saturday night. Have to be very, very quiet. So it looks a little blurry. It's a little bit better. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. I am your Gaijin veteran guide, Alicia, of 18 years, residing here in the Windy City, aka Chicago. Also, I appreciate you mentioning that you're going to sub and such. You better keep your word. However, I do appreciate that since I can't see it like I can see it on TikTok. So it's like, oh, okay, I guess people are subbing, or I find out at the end of the video with the metrics and everything. So if you're subbing, thank you. Never stop streaming. I will do my best. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We will see. Haven't really been in it for like the fame. I just wanted to share my style, share my makeup, meet with people, and kind of get this like J fashion thing on and popping here in the Midwest. And we can have more fun events for people who like that sort of thing. You got your anime, you got your cool club stuff. Why not J fashion as well? Welcome, welcome. And Mari is one of my mods. She's in the blue letters. Welcome on in, gorgeous. I am doing well. I had a long day. I did eat some pretty nice food, bought a lot of snacks. Also streamed some of the snacks earlier today on YouTube. So like a little shopping session with me. Getting food, getting snacks. Yes. Get that protein in. Yeah. I'm from Chicago, born and raised. How about you all? You can put the state or country. Um, let's see where we all from. From New Hampshire. What's something interesting from that place? Oh, you're from Turkey? Is that where Turkish delights come from? See, there's not much food here. It's like a country. That's interesting. Oh, there's not much stuff there. But what's fun? What's interesting? What is a famous landmark? Or something that you think people should know? Beautiful lakes. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. And big mountains. That sounds very scenic. Pardon me. Ronaldo or Messi? I don't watch football. They're very famous names. I know that. Here in Chicago, we do have lots of food here. We have some of the famous like tourist foods like deep dish pizza, the Chicago hot dog. We're not supposed to eat your hot dogs with ketchup. It's illegal. They will come and find you. Um, we have the Sears Tower, which was renamed Willis, but if you're from around these parts, you're going to call it the Sears Tower. We have a giant metal jelly bean called Cloud Gate, or lovingly called the Bean, Millennium Park. Also, here in Chicago, we have a lot of food and historical buildings. Thank you so much, Mari. Not quite sure what all that was. Right now, it is 12:17 a.m. here in Chi-Town. Thanks. We're gonna let that charge for a bit. Um, Tidy up my desk a little bit as well. It's very messy. That's what I get for like multitasking at this space. I have like my foundation brushes. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be washing these guys too. Other things, I messaged TikTok to try to get my account back. Not quite sure how that's going, at least like for the lives. Not quite sure how that's gonna go. So I filled out a form to do the age verification so they understand that I'm not underage. Because I want to go live on there. It's so much easier. Like I don't mind if I have like a live going on YouTube or Twitch too, but TikTok was just a little bit better. It's 119 for you. also wanted to see something. I was trying to do, like, make some other forms, like for my blog, right? Good morning, Lavelle. Welcome. Okay. I wanted to make some more forms for my blog. I made a couple over the years, but it's always nice to have feedback. Google, and of course, I'm an American citizen. Subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Do enjoy the videos. There's a little bit of something for everybody. Thank you, buddy. Also, for those who don't know, that when you say that a Black person speaks really well, it has the connotation that Black people are generally dumb. It is considered a microaggression. Yes, some Black people do speak in Ebonics. Some Black people do speak in slang. I do too. It's almost like a second language. However, it's not the compliment that you may think that it is. For a while. Thank you, Max. Thank you. And the ones that you definitely like or really resonate with you, feel free to drop a comment, share it with a friend, or what have you. And I do read my comments, and I do my best to respond to them, even when work gets a bit strenuous. Google Forms, try Forms for work. Okay, how come I can't do Google Forms on the app? They want me to pay, but I can do it free with like my regular like email for like doing my resumes and stuff. I don't get that. It's 1221 in Mississippi. Oh yeah, because that's like pretty close to us over in Chicago. Yeah, I took a whole like class and everything for work. Like it was mandatory to learn about like microaggressions and everything, with an entity that was based on like equity and inclusion and such. And I had to like make sure I signed off and all of that. So good for you. Is that so? The thing is like I have 4 forms on Google Forms. One for a maid cafe, one for like volunteer work, one untitled that I think I shared with myself today, and a survey that I have, but I can't access it on my phone. Like I'm not paying $5 a week. Like maybe if like the Lisha22’s store or whatever is like just on and popping, then maybe. But I don't know why I can't send it. That's so lame. I'm not sure why I can't do that like on the phone. Google why? Google why? All right, have a good night. Let's see. So let's see what else. I was gonna do my nails, but I know I need to do like a little bit of behind the scenes stuff too. But I got these. These were pretty inexpensive. Not a whole lot in there. Let's see. Really cute. This has more of like an iridescent shimmer. very simple. Like they have like the little pearls and stuff in here. I'm not quite sure. Like some of the iridescent gems kind of look like sequins. How do I open this? Because it'll be just my luck. It's like an explosion. How do I open this? Do I open this upside down? Oh no, some fell. Okay, the little pearls are like beads. Well, I think whatever fell, it's gone forever. I feel like I had my like eyelash tweezers somewhere. Okay, there. You know, it's like terrible. It has like a little bit of sparkle on it, but it's not necessarily like a gem. It's just like a shape. Good morning, good morning. Have some water. Okay, the gems that are in here, they're flat back, a little on the big side. They're not like that diamond shape, which I thought that they were. The other one kind of looked like that. I feel like I'm gonna like tip all of that over because that'll be just my luck. I'm clumsy as heck, y'all. So a Lego told you I will be back again. The champ is here. What? Let's see. I do try to keep nail and like makeup stuff, especially anything around the eyes, separate. But this is an extreme case. It is very important. Oh gosh, I do want to do this. I might have to like rough up the nail in some spots. I don't use nail drills. I do everything manually. So that's gonna be interesting. I need that little lamp too. And I think that will make a good gift. This little like gem thing, provided that somebody's not as clumsy as I am and all those things just fly out. Gosh, my desk is like a mess. I also got a couple of other things too for us to do together. Did that one. We have Poppin' Kitchen hamburger, Tanoshi hamburger, and what is this, waffles or whatever. I'm not quite sure where there's green in there. Kind of looks like slime. It's kind of weird. Usually, like, if you were to make a waffle, I don't know, cream cheese or whipped cream, not necessarily like a slime color. So I did do that just because it also looks aesthetically pleasing, and I think people would probably think I'm a little weird if I'm like, hey guys, if you ever get these Poppin' Kitchen things, just give me the empty boxes for like an aesthetic background type of a thing. I'm gonna get the stuff. These aren't super big gems, so I don't think I need to like really glue on a lot of that nail glue. Some of the gems that I saw, which I think would be cute gifts too, um, they were like all 12 different like shapes and sizes. And if I were to do like a nail set, and let's say I have like one gem here, I'd want it to be the same on the other hand, you know, like just a little bit of cohesion. And I wasn't gonna buy two of the same thing. I'd rather have it just like doubled, like 6 designs doubled than like 12 designs and none of them are the same. But they made my head hurt. Oh no! Oh no! It's because of the sugar? Are they evil candies? Oh no. I won't eat all of them in one sitting. But gosh, that's kind of scary. Let me see. Try to get a little bit of space going on here. One moment. What I am thinking, you're back, welcome back. I should make that a movie, Evil Gummies, right? Attack of the Gummies. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Do I want, I don't think I will put, actually I don't know what I want to do. Owie. I hit my hand like right on the little pokey parts. God damn. Capybara Queen. Capybaras are like really interesting animals. Like they look like they shouldn't be real. That and like platypuses. Platypus. I'm gonna buff the nail a little bit. Just so they stick and they don't slide off. This, I got it from like one of the nail sets I got like sometime last year. I guess it's okay. They look like giant hams. Yeah. Like now that you say it like that, yeah. Or like giant guinea pigs or something. And like platypuses, they're like a whole nother like. It's like how do you exist? They have 0 predators, so they have no survival instincts. How? Because like when I see pictures or drawings, they're always just chilling. Like it's like they're just unusually calm. People like, oh, pigeons aren't real, capybaras aren't real. They are not real. Oh gosh, that hurt. Capybaras. I think there's like a Japanese song where they go like capybara, capybara, or something like that. And it's like, I don't hate them. Like pictures of them are like kind of cute in like that like kind of weird type of way. I don't hate them, but they're just like a little odd to me. Like they're just not real. Oh, this has to be plugged in with like the USB thing. Unless, ow, why is all the pokey stuff getting me? I guess the capybara song. Just an interesting creature. And like, I wonder if there's just other animals from Australia that they just have not like really talked about, you know? I'm gonna Google capybara, capybara Chicago. Oh, we have some here in Chicago. Like, and they just look so unimpressed. And okay, and they're like the way their legs are. Like, are they hooved? Little baby capybaras are kind of cute. So like, what do they do? They're like 2 feet. Oh my God. What capybara? Oh. That is one big rodent. The lesser is close to become guinea pigs and rock cabbies. Are they related to the chinchilla? Wait. They can be 77 to 150 pounds for an adult? Like, I'm usually about 150 pounds. What the heck? You mean I weigh the same amount as a capybara? They weigh the same amount as me? What? What? Oh, you have a second cousin named Cotton. What if it's the same person? What if it's the same person? That's crazy. Capybaras. are the long lost twins. I feel like I should probably like wipe this down with a little bit of isopropyl. Just a little bit. I put it over here, didn't I? No worries, you're good. I am going to do my best to, I guess, film some nail art. It didn't go that well last time. We're doing our best. That's what matters. Okay. Oh. Move it up here. Okay. All right, whoops. Let's try to, all right. This is gonna be hella awkward. Okay, 60 seconds. We're not gonna mess around with this stuff. This is cute. Okay. All right. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? What the heck? That's weird. Okay. So, oh wait, should I do like a base coat? Is that how I'm supposed to use this? For use. Where's the directions? I'm not quite sure. Well, we're gonna try. Let's glob someone. Oh, it's not actually as like gloopy as I thought it was. Okay. Let me try to adjust this a little bit. Okay. What? Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Capybara Queen. See you next time. Have a great rest of your weekend, your Saturday night. I didn't get one of the, oh my God, are you kidding me? I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna look good, guys. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Should have got like one of those little white wax pencil thingies. looks kind of dumb. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me see if I can like clean up the edge a little bit. Oh, there's like really teeny tiny ones. Sorry if y'all can't see that. Yes. I was able to find some like really cheap little thingies. Oh, okay, everything's sticking. Kind of don't like that. So I have to make sure that this is like super cleaned off before I put this like near my eyes tomorrow. We'll put like another pearl. Oh shoot. Put another pearl. Do that. Kind of want like a smaller one. Get over here. Oh my god. These are actually really hard to pick up. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I should have got something with like those little pencil things. Okay. I'm gonna sleep. Good night. Rest, but we'll do our brushes soon. I was hoping this was a little bit gloopier. Just so like they wouldn't move around too much. Welcome, Lily. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh gosh, is that saving it? I want to make sure that they're like encased. So hopefully they don't like knock off really bad. I think another little pearl in there would look decent. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Gosh, feels like I'm going blind, y'all. Okay, put something maybe here. Maybe. I feel like I want like a bigger one, just like obnoxious, than this tiny one here. Well, I guess like obnoxious is I can do. How's it going, Lily? How's your classes? Oh shoot. Gosh, where did it go? Oh no. Did it go under my computer? It did. We're having a time over here. I just decorated them where you do it. I did a like I actually don't like doing French tips unless it's like pure glitter, and I'm building the nail, like actually like sculpting it. I don't like doing all that like extra paint stuff. So I got some nail. One moment, this needs to be moved over a little bit. There we go. I got some nail tip thingies, and I was like, okay, this will do, I guess. Hopefully, it actually works. And it's decent. I thought this was gonna be like a little bit thicker. Move this over just a tad. I heard something like scatter. Move this over just a little bit. I kind of want something here. And these little bitty things, they're jumping all around and stuff. Hoping there's not like a lot in like touching the skin. Oh, get back in there. I guess that's okay. Gloop some on. A little gloopy glop. Whoa, get back. I feel like that little shine there, it's being lost. Ooh, already felt a heat spike. Ooh, that's not pleasant at all. Yeah, it's kind of glooping way in the cuticle. Let's see if that works. Okay, no heat spike because it's not on the nail right now, or not on the skin. Definitely using regular builder gel had been my go-to for encapsulating or like adhering little bits of gel or like charms and stuff. Oh yeah, it sucks. Okay. But I kind of do feel like some of it might lift, but I'm not quite sure. And I do want to like cut off some of that what's in that cuticle. If it can like focus, just to clean that up. And I do want to get some polish on top, but I don't know if I can. Maybe should have been like a little bit over. Blurry. I'll do it till the lamp like cuts out and have like little bits of random stuff. What is this? Whatever. And then let's see, I think I have my clippers up here. Yes. Giving him a, oh, thank you. Thank you, Mode. I know I'm more like onegaru these days, one ane, from time to time hime, but I've grown tired of just like no nails at all or like French tips, very basic, or like a pink color on my nails. I miss doing my nails, all the glitter, all that like tackiness and everything. Excuse me. Also, Riri-chan, meet that. 飯がある。ブログの飯があるね。Oh, thank you. I haven't done Well, I kind of did so for the Lolita event, like a Lolita Hime type of a thing. But I've just been kind of like laying low at work just because of like office politics stuff, which, you know, like I would love to have a job where like they don't care, you know, or they encourage it without people feeling like you doing something extra, or they're withholding compliments if they compliment other people and stuff. Just because they what feel a certain way or whatever. Sorry, can't really get it in the picture. Trying to clean it up. I guess it's okay. Need a little cuticle oil though. I definitely feel that this one is gonna get knocked off first. There's no apex whatsoever, but that's okay. Apex is that like that round part here. These are relatively flat. I wonder if I can add a little bit more, or if it's not gonna stay because it's not like roughened. I know I'm gonna have a hell of a hard time with my right hand trying to get these things on here. What's my plan for my nails? I have no idea. Just throwing stuff together. Maybe I'll put like a little pearl there. Let me see, where's my little roughy thing? Yeah, I didn't really have a plan. Usually I do. Like I knew like I wanted some sort of sparkle, but beyond that, I was like, I have no idea. Usually like I plan it and I'm like, yeah, I wanna do this and dooby. Okay, I don't know how many of these bigger pearls I have. I think I might have at least a good 4. Oh shit, get back up here. I'm gonna get another Q-tip. I do apologize for the cursing, ladies. Trying to be good, I guess. And I want to try to get like as much. Oh, is it moving? Don't move. As much like glued on around it. Is it still centered? One moment. Is it? Okay, I think it is. Oh, we got another heat spike. Youch. Come on now. 60 seconds. It totally might fall off first. It kind of looks like a pom-pom on like a little winter hat. Oh gosh, it looks a little crooked from here. This is a little bit thin. I was hoping that it will be a little bit thicker, just to like prevent, you know, all of this like sliding around and stuff. Meh. That was like a really blurry picture. I do feel like these need a little something too. Nandake. Should at least do my thumb, even it out. Also, like doing my left hand sucks because I take so long. So I gotta bring it up a little bit. I think that should be good. This is gonna be a pain. I know it. Okay, let me see. Maybe I should start with like half. Maybe. Oh, I don't know where it really keeps that. What is it? Pearl. Like a medium-sized one. Oh no. Okay. And we need like a little gem guy. There's like a big one in there. Oh, that one's perfect. Okay. It has to be moved over though. And oh, there's like a really tiny thing in there. Need something a little bit tinier. And that goes. Oh shoot. I need like a little bit more glue. Getting ready for a hair appointment? Oh, what type of photo shoot theme do you got? Gosh, I wish I was ambidextrous. And what type of hair appointment? Press-on nails? Yeah, the press-on nails where you use like the gel glue and stuff. Okay. Oh, something's shifting. I think. It's like sliding. Do that. Let me just. It's like a flash cure. Okay. I'm gonna try to gloop some on. Oh my gosh, is this gem on my nail? Oh no, it's something else. Never mind. Tee. But yeah, these I glued them down with gel nail glue, so they should last like a couple of weeks. I have like gel polish on top too, just so they just last and won't look tacky after a while, because that annoys me. They start lifting, they start cracking and stuff, and just it looks terrible. I need like a bigger pearl. Somewhere like that. Whoa. And I need like a bigger gold ball. About right here. Kind of like underneath that little pearl. I know that I know this sucks, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate you. It's like extra low quality, crunchy ass video. Is this the type of gem that I want? I think it's the same size, but it's like upside down though. These are okay. I did start falling in love with the gems that have a little like bottom shape to it. They're not flat. They're not flat backs. Gosh, will this like land the right way? Okay. Put this somewhere like that. So those are sliding. Push them. Get over there. Go on and get. Okay, not exactly where I want it, but I know like I can be like hell of a stickler. Oh shoot. Oh, bye, I guess. Pop that there. No, I really want it to be as close as possible. And then I need a couple over there and a tiny one, a tiny pearl. So it kind of like swoops, like it follows that curve right there. Do you have glue, nail glue, Rex? I lost mine and tried to use wig glue. Oh, for nail glue, I definitely use like, also, maybe not the best of ideas. I would use, oh shoot, super glue. Been using super glue for a long time. Maybe not the best. The nail glue that came with my Walgreens press-ons, they seemed really strong. And I was originally going to use those for these nails, but I wanted to see what the hype was about with all this nail gel glue stuff that I've been seeing on TikTok. Oh, flip-flops. Where did that go? Oh, there's already one there. So, oh, shoot. Okay, I have like a lot of the gold ones, like really clustered, like one space. So I'm gonna do that. And I definitely am going to assume I'm going to get a heat spike again. And I put that other little gem thing kind of really blends in. It's not on the outside, it's on the inside. I do want this to be over just a little bit. And I'll add a flash curate. Get ready for that heat spike. I love my song. It's your gal, Lisha. Oh, Jeebus. Oh, gosh. It's not paid. Society of Black Women, NJ Fashion kind of street snap page. Ooh. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, the photo shoot is on Wednesday too. Oh, all right. I'll be looking forward to the photos. Is it like photo shoot at an event? Oh my gosh, I just heard another little pearl drop. Really? I've been, okay, no lie, I've been trying to get originally that song on Spotify, but I was like, I don't know how to do any of this. Like, I felt dumb. I was like, well, it's just gonna be on Spotify forever, or SoundCloud forever, which I don't mind because, like I want something exclusive, for like gifters and stuff. Like the gal get to work thing, like they can listen to that. But I just want to like have something special to like pay it forward, or at least be like, hope you like it. Just one of the little gifts. I'm not trying to be like a full-blown rapper or anything. I don't think I had like the stage presence for all of that. Just try to make sure like these don't really like fall off too bad. So I don't like how the little gems, you don't see them like whatsoever. Excuse me. Let me zoom in. Hi, Avi. Welcome. Shoot, I can't zoom in like that. Okay. So I have a gem right here, but you can hardly see it. That's really lame. See, I love this song, MP3 Wave. Put all the artist info you do. And then it just into the platforms and stores. Oh, need album art? Okay. I have one. I have one for Let's Gal. I don't have one for Gal or Die. I mean, I could probably just like find something to put up there. It's not even in the photo. Don't mind my ashy hands. Ashiness is a sin. I will redeem myself, I swear. Let's get the rest of these little things in there. Okay. I will accept the assistance. I gotta like get some of this little extra gunky stuff off. Oh, some of that does not feel like it's cured all the way. Let me like pop this back in. A tune core? What the heck is that? You see SoundCloud of all 2020? Do my nail like this, like on the side, so the side part gets cured too. And it also is like, there's no button. Like I have a lamp that was like $30 years ago, but it's like a regular size nail lamp. This one is cute and like little and stuff, but like I have to have my finger like a certain way, otherwise the lamp like cuts off, and I could only do like a finger or two at a time, then like 4 fingers, which is a bit of a drawback. Oh goodness gracious. Hopefully I got like all of that on the side. Do like another good ball there, but I don't know about everything else. So it'll be relatively basic. Let's get a pearl up here. Maybe I can do something else. I also don't really like these little flat back gems because there's no mirror on the back part of it to really make that iridescence show up. Which, I don't know, it's a weird choice. I guess it's supposed to be like a incognito gem or thing. I guess. Avalanche. Oof. My janky nail art setup. But what's important is that we're all here together. I think that's all right. Oh, did I have gems up here too? I think I did. All right, I'm tired, y'all. I'm too old for this. Where is? Excuse me. All of these do not have like flat backings on them, which is an interesting design choice. Oh, there's one that I want right there. Get out the way. All right, I'll put that over here, and then I'll gloop just a little bit here. And then I have to use, hopefully that's even enough. Okay. God. Oh gosh. It's rolling around. Get back here. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? All right. Okay, but it's like a little bit higher on the other hand. Hold on a moment. Let me just make sure that this is kind of even. Okay. Gloop some around it. Oh, it's spinning. Don't spin. Oh my gosh. Right, why do gems run away? Like, stay put. Welcome, Lay. Okay, it is. Oh my gosh. I have a big glob of glue. All right. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've been doing, oh, that's a heat spike. Oh my gosh. I've been doing lives a little bit more often here on YouTube. Get Ready With Me's and a post, like a really late night one, like after work and all of that jazz. Doing my best to be active. Also, I know I've been kind of slacking on this, but there will be a YouTube giveaway for 1,000. And I have to really get on it because like we're almost at like 1,500. And I wanted to do something for 2K. And I'm like, wow, I'm a little late. Just comments for lookouts. I pray for times like this. Right. And Lay, there was like so many people just being super etchy, super reckless with their comments and stuff, being super rude. And my mods, obviously, like they were going ham with like just like comment after comment after comment. And it's like, okay, we're getting all this engagement for the live and like people are like stopping in. But for what reason, you know? Like it was insane. Okay, is this fully cured? I think so. God, listen to your prayers. Oh. I do my best with my little community. And like really being strict. Like, of course, I don't want to be like that person, right? Like, oh God, this is unbearable. But like, when you have people who don't want to contribute or they just start nonsense and stuff, or they like are mean to like newbies and stuff, like, I don't like that. I really don't. Like, if you have some issues in your life, like, go fix that. None of these people are there to like just catch your attitude to make you feel better with something that you'll still be like running away from, you know? Okay. Just like double check this one too. And I think we might have time to do the brushes, but I got really tired of like having plain nails and stuff. Like I'm glad that like the French tips are nice and neat. But like I miss doing nail art. I miss like that glam side of everything. Okay, hopefully that is good. I do imagine some of these are gonna like roll off. If I were to do this with like a regular like nail gel, I would probably like build the nail, do the French tip, put some builder gel here to like adhere, you know, like I'm curing it and making it like hard and stuff and not gloopy. And then I'd probably really like try to wrap it around everything so that it's almost like embedded in the nail so they don't really fall off. Then just a little bit of super glue it on top. So, all right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. The only thing is, this stuff is like so hard to like pick up and everything, where like it's annoying. And I'm being bad. I'm using my eyelash. Get back in. Oh my God. I'm using my eyelash tweezers instead of nail tweezers. So I'm gonna have to like really clean this so none of this stuff gets in my eyes or on my lashes. Maybe. Let's see. Let's do like a basic one. But like you can't even really see it though. Like it's so subtle. Like it's too subtle. It's like the wonky aspect. Oh wait, wrong nail. I can put it up there. I think that's what I'll do. They keep following. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. But my goodness. Oh, Mari, I have to also send you the document as well regarding like the safety protocol. It is not like a 100% safety protocol. It is just like some notes to keep in mind, especially since you're a moderator. Like try to wipe like some of that off so it doesn't look too obvious right there. See, it's too subtle. Like what the boo. Yes. Shoot, can I do that now? Oh, that's curing. Oh, that is a Google form that I want to do. Google Docs. And I also made an incident report as well regarding that, just for my notes. I should probably say that like I just do like I'm not IT. I'm none of that. I can only just be like, okay, this happened or whatever on this date. How can I share it? File, share. Where's like the link? Shortcut to Drive. And this is a Google Doc as well. Where's like the link to like send it to people? Oh, share. Oh my God. Copy link. Go to Discord. And also, like, with that being said about like the businesses and like legit like emails and stuff, I do want to get like an email hosty type of a thing where it's like Lisha at lishamisha22.com. So it's not just like a Gmail account. It's like a legit like website account, just so it is very like cohesive and everything. Where's my thing? My mods HQ. And I think, okay, I think it's this one that's current. Oh gosh, please just be really easy peasy. I think it's in chat. Oh, thank you for saying that I'm live. I really appreciate that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's a little like not smooth right here. Whoops. But like you can hardly see it. Like I know I want it subtle, but not that much. Like it gives a little glint. I guess it's okay. Oh, Wix is great for emails. Oh, okay. Are you live right now, Lily? Nope. Or at least like it's not showing that you are. Like I think I might have to do like that, like Lisha's lives or something. Multiple domain emails in the package. Oh, that's gonna come in clutch. Cause like I don't know where it'll take me. I do really want to like push things just a teeny bit more with this blog. Is that gonna be too big? Oh, these things are like almost invisible almost. Which one did I select? Y'all, this is so hard. Come on now. Come on now. Struggling. Okay, let's move this up here. I'm not going to try to wipe it off, but I really, 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 really want to. Are you getting dressed? Okay. Really, 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 really want to. Maybe I can just like smush it over. Whoop, whoop, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. I like glooped too much on y'all. Well, I would ask you what your outfit is, but I think it's supposed to be a secret until the photos get published. I guess flat back pearls would be read it, they were sending no problem. Definitely not like 100% of like every digital scam out there. And I'll also show you all the fake Gmail account emails that I've been getting. I even got one this morning when I was doing my makeup and stuff, and I wanted to show y'all like how some of those like emails that you might get look that are like spam, trying to like, oh, you gotta do this, blah 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 blah, just so you can like what give them money for something that you're already paying, you know. See, where's my spam? Cloud storage. So this is what I've been getting in my email. Verify your email at cloud backslash storage at Luxene Voyage Contacts. Like, what the heck is that? To lishamisha22 at gmail.com. Okay, that's me. But who the heck is lishamisha22 for you at Lovefoot at blah blah at dot product outlook or whatever? Like, what the heck is that? I think I'm gonna vlog it. Ooh. Oh, was it like your phone memory card or like your DLXR memory card? I do want to put something on the pinky, but I'm not quite sure what. I gotta do this hand too. Let's see. Do a little, just a little. Hope I got it in the right spot. But second attempt for Lisha22 iCloud. But as you can see, iCloud is an Apple product, right? So why is there nothing about Apple in here? Who the flip-flop is voyagecontacts.com? Like, who are you? Oh, we noticed that your iCloud Plus subscription couldn't be renewed because your payment method is no longer valid. Please update by yesterday to keep your iCloud stuff active. Your iCloud Drive backups and blah, 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 right? And they're sending this little button. Oh, this is Apple support, but how come it has nothing to do with Apple from the from part? Like, who is this? Who are you? You know? Just check that email and try to log into your Gmail. Ooh, yikes. So like I've been getting these a lot more recently. I only get it in my lishamisha one. I don't get it in my one where I use my government name for like regular resume stuff or like anything dealing with regular life for the most part. So it's like, okay, you want to make me think that I have not been paying what the $1.99 or $2 whatever a month. Totally like scratched off like a little bit too much for, you know, my email. Like you're gonna make me believe that when I get that receipt every month when that charge hits, you know. Whoa. And then what you oh no, you know, my memories, my I don't know, cute photos, my documents for gal stuff or whatever. Oh no, I gotta, you know, get this right or whatever. And then what, there goes all that content. You know, they delete it or do like whatever the heck else with it. And like that's gone, you know? Or I'm actually paying them and nothing happens. They take more money out of my account and stuff. So definitely like be careful with all of that stuff. And like this iCloud storage thing was being sent to my like regular inbox and not going to my spam folder, despite all that weird like Gmail, Google, add XYZ, ABCD, whatever. Which I think like some people that I've been talking to think that it's legit. Like, oh no, my storage. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like Google. Like, I know I'm on the internet a lot, but at the same time, not that much. And I haven't heard any of that. And I like use my storage like a lot and use Google like every day. And I'm like, I don't know, that doesn't sound too right to me. And they probably like getting people tripped up for stuff like that. Make you like sign over things and everything or try to like blackmail you or whatever. We don't need that. Life is already too tough. All right, glue a little bit on. And if I can do it on the other side. Okay. Oh, that's decent. But these aren't even like really showing up though. I don't like that part. If they had a silver backing, almost like a mirror, they'd show up a lot better. And you can really like see them sparkle and stuff. I don't know what I'll do for this, my pinky though. Maybe a little pearl. Excuse me. So, okay, if somebody tries to log into your email, like what else does it say or like do for you, you know? I'm also gonna have to take a little bathroom break as well. So we all can like get up, stretch our leggies and stuff. Do a little wiggle, especially if you've been sitting in the same position for very long. Ugh, has some texture to that. Um, I almost want to just have like another thing right here, but I don't know. All right, I will be right back. I'll put, I don't know, something interesting in the background. Oh, I'll do this. It's my latest blog post that okay, latest blog post. I will be right back. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Pinkies are gonna be plain because I'm done fiddling with all that stuff that was really difficult. I'm gonna put that back in there. Ta-da! Okay. All right, just chuck that somewhere else. So we have a little bit of something. And this makes me feel like myself. It's like with the nail art, like something like visually pleasing. A little less extravagant like in the past, but that's okay. You can hear it good. I still have myself still muted. And again, everybody, I have a day where I have a lot more free time coming up. So we have nothing else. Thank you, Wafi. Poppin' Cooking Kitchen. We're gonna do this one. Okay. It just looks good to like see them like this. We got waffles with like alien slime. We're gonna make little hamburgers and fries. And I guess it's gonna be like a little cola or something. So these are so cute. Oh gosh. But apparently they might make me have a headache. But you know, I've dealt with worse. Not just to be like masochistic or anything. Look at that. There's like little ketchup. So cute. So cute. Do that. We'll do the sushi one first. I think there's like tiny donuts. I think that's a type. We did like the little animal like lollipop things already. So do that. I know recording might be really wonky. It might be really janky, but I'm gonna do my best. Because I'd want like reaction and also like an overhead of making it. Hopefully with, I need to get a ring lamp. Let's get a ring lamp. Yeah. Welcome back, Maria. I think you already saw these. Thank you. Kind of get like a little ponytail going. A little switch up. They wanna, like the other one's kind of getting worn a little bit. But I wonder like how long this one is gonna last. Like the line blends a little bit better. My big ass head. But it's like a blend. So I wonder how like well that lasts. 감사합니다, Maria. Okay, lock in. Makeup time. But when I'm on the longest train ride, ooh. Okay. Have fun. See you in a little bit. Shoot, am I gonna be on still? I actually have like, I have to go to work tomorrow. Asa de shigoto ga aru yo. So sad. I should have took the day off. But like in a perfect world, I would have like a trip planned to like go somewhere and use my PTO for a trip and just like chilling in Chicago. Flights are expensive. And I'm the type of person that like, if I don't have like that solid game plan for that, like I'm not gonna like stress myself out. Excuse me. But yeah. But I mean, like, I'm hoping that, like, even if it's just like, okay, this is just a hobby, chilling, chatting with y'all, you know, showing you all cool things, hopefully inspiring you all, and helping y'all feel like y'all can conquer the world and stuff. That it is like actually like thinking about it after reading so much about certain things that I've noticed that when I don't use my lishamisha name or even my government name, I tend to get more sales for stuff, more sales for like random clothes or whatever that I no longer wear, things like that, which technically is a little illegal because it's hindering somebody making money. And the whole route with that, like putting my foot down like legally and not knowing like what type of retaliation or revenge somebody's gonna do, even though they were the one that told me to send them a cease and desist letter, which usually a lawyer will write to that person like, hello so and so, like of course this is like legalese, right? So it's not gonna be as derpy as like I'm saying it. It'll pretty much be like, hi so and so, this type of content like you have to stop doing, otherwise you will get sued, more or less. You can write cease and desist letters so other people along with that person can stop harassing you, and if other people harass you, that's just more like strikes against them. I didn't do that. I didn't do that back in like what? This was before 2017. This was like around maybe 20, like my mom had already passed. So this was probably around 2013, 2014, a little bit before I broke up with my ex and before like my mom died. This was probably like what, 2013, 2014. And she's like, oh, you need to write me a cease and desist letter. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? And I should have. I thought that we could work it out. I thought that we could collaborate and have bygones be bygones. And working with her just allowed her to be like, who's your friend? Who you're dating? What are you working on? What are your goals? Who's in your life? So she can like break all of that apart or see what she can use for inspiration to find opportunities for herself. So, yeah. I'd say you cut a coat tonight, right? But like, this is also like one of the strictest jobs that I have, that like, if I don't call off correctly, I can get a penalty and get suspended from work. And like, if I don't make my goal for like 3-4 days in a month, like I don't know when my grace period like ends for me to like, okay, they're trying or whatever, that if I don't make my goal like 4 times a month, thank you, Avi, I get sent home without work for 3 days. Whereas like one of my sales jobs where I had to like make $30,000 to like $50,000 a month, depending on if I like took days off and stuff. If I don't get my 100% 3 months in a row, then I get canned. But then like the pandemic happened, so they were like, well, we can't do this when there's no people traveling. So like, honestly, I have no idea how long I'm gonna last with this job. Like, I don't feel too scared with like the work that I have to do. I mean, it's nothing creepy. It's nothing where like I feel like I'll regret it or anything. It's just, You know, like what if it's really slow and I just can't make my goal, right? Life's impossible. Put yourself and your job before them. Oh. Mm. Like put myself and my job before the lives. Or like before people who are like little toddlers destroying everything. That's how I picture it now. Like you're a kid and you're like having your building blocks, da, 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 and they're like, no, yeah. That's how I envision it in my head. But all jokes aside, um, I just do my best, really. Um, do my best, push myself harder and harder, but also understand that, like, if there is something still tying them to a company that I am no longer with, that I should have no longer been with, and all the stuff that they've done at like everywhere else, that like it's beyond me. You know, I say, I know we're doing, but I wanna, I mean, what's the risk your job for us? We don't think, you know, so oh no, 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 no. Not this, um, like this is fine. Like I do my best to like make time, just because like blogging and stuff, like yeah, I have a point to prove, more or less. Like I have stuff to say, but um, you know, like it's only almost 2 o'clock and I'm gonna have an off day anyway. So like this is like no big deal. The thing is when people tell you that you should pretty much get the law involved because they are harassing you and ruining your jobs. And even if, like I say, like, okay, I want to be a business person, I want to be a hustler or a freelancer, that they are trying or have like ruined that too. That like, if I try to use like Lisha22, like I feel like if they weren't in the picture, maybe more people will be like, okay, we follow your blog. Or when I do like, oh, here's a Metacube this, here's whatever that. Like, oh yeah, like sure, I'll buy it. Like, why not? I'm looking for like a cool Korean moisturizer, right? Not trying to be like super influencer, but like, okay, let me bring some of that sales, right? Try my hand at it. Um, People come across a video, okay, like whatever. I don't have to like go up to somebody and be like, buy this because I have to make my goal, right? The thing is just having somebody tell you that you need to get a lawyer to tell them to back the fuck down because of what they're doing. I mean, like I could ace my jobs. Like I did good at my last job. I did good at the job before that. Not saying that was perfect, but when you have somebody who is talking to the person who wants you to do work that's sinful, if you will, um, that you know has nothing to do with your brand because they're pressuring you to do that, so you look a certain way, so that you get the stigma tied to you, that you get harassed by people and you can't get a normal job from that. That's a different story. You know, I'm sure like, oh, okay, she missed a day. Like, okay, whatever. Like one time I was like 30 minutes late. I'm sure I'll get like a little like written notice or whatever. And they'll be like, well, you used to like be like 30, 40 minutes early, you know, like that's unlike you. Like what happened, you know? So I just don't do like crappy work for people to be like, oh wow, like you don't need to be here. Just that other layer, or just like, hey, like place is strict. I don't really mind it. Just hoping that like I can do well enough to fund my blog or whatever. Do a little something for people who are like helping me out, like especially like my mods. You guys are fucking awesome. Um, but like a little infraction, like I'm not gonna get fired because I missed a day or whatever. But um, the hardest part is knowing that somebody could be trying to find out where I work or where I live, so I can keep being harassed because just yeah. Um, so his and hers landscaping, yeah, that doesn't really sounds like an innuendo. Oh, it's my Patreon. Well, I have to have like stuff on there too. I I'm not in Philadelphia. I do appreciate that. Um, Especially for other people, links are in the bio. But yeah, I meant to remove their messages. Oops. But yeah, it's interesting. Like it's interesting. I think like one of those biggest epiphanies, right? Then just like, okay, let me not be in denial about all of this. Like this stuff has been flip-flopped up, right? To, oh, why did I lose my Dunkin' Donuts job? What did this person mean by this? Oh, I doxed myself with, the University of Chicago, or tried to, technically, I tried to um, get a girl a job at the University of Chicago, like pretty much like a glorified babysitter, a little after school teacher, right? Because she was complaining. And I guess her, or I'm trying to think like if I sent like my current resume to that lady. But the next thing I know, my third year things just went downhill. And when I didn't get my fourth year fellowship, that having that length of time in between jobs and everything, um, that I sat with a lot of my emotions. I sat with a lot of like what had been going on that I did not want to think about. It's like la 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 la. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to, whatever, whatever, whatever. To just like, I've been really naive, way too forgiving. To, oh, that's what this means. Let me get a little bit more information. To finding out that generally, like let's say your manager, like you get fired or you leave a job and your manager harasses you at your next job, or tries to retaliate against you for speaking up for something illegal, discrimination, racism, sexism, them flirting with you or whatever, that that's illegal, that's retaliation, and you can sue them for that. Now, I've never been like a real employee of hers. I've been more like a freelancer, volunteer, something, because she didn't really want to pay me. I didn't really know what her business was legally. Like some, you can be like, okay, this is a restaurant, this is a lounge, this is a bookstore, this business is this is a business, this is a place where you volunteer at, type of a thing, right? I never really knew any of that because she'll say one thing and then something else will be completely different. That part, and then like being connected with her because she's forcing it. I mean, like, well, like if I go along with it, then hopefully things are okay. That I'm sure there's some illegalness in that, you know. And I don't have like a clear picture of how all of that is gonna go. I know it's gonna like piss her off, you know. Um, Piss her off. Like let's say I walk out of the courtroom or whatever and things are okay. Have a good one, Avi. Oh, yes, me. she attacks me or something because she lost. You know, like she gets that riled up or something, or I can't live in Chicago anymore because way too many people are like, how dare you tell her that she's wrong or whatever. It's that part that's really tricky. But even if it could be helpful, that it is really tricky. Yeah. It is what it is. But like being on live, like that's like no biggie for me. Like I usually stay up till like 4 o'clock in the morning anyway. 마리짱, 오네가이 아리가또 감사합니다. Thank you. If you want to see outfit shots, I guess I have some stuff on TikTok or whatever. I'm not just gonna show my outfit unless like I want to. Yeah. Like I'm not trying to sell the shirt that I'm wearing. I'm not trying to sell the jeans or the belt that I'm wearing. Now, if I made a t-shirt, different story. Be one of those like those infomercial or like shopping channel things. I love infomercials. Let's see. All right, that was sent. That's awesome. And there's a message I have to read too. Gotta do some like Twitter stuff. Oh, I don't know what that is. What are these boxes? What are these circles? What are these lines? Can I translate it? No, TikTok has the translation feature. Oh man. Oh, is it like miene? That's a word that I learned from a song. I don't think I know like any other words for sorry in Korean. 미안해. Okay. Equals. Why is this not doing multiple choice? But, oh gosh, things would be crazy. Because, like, they're not the person to take, like, no for an answer. They're not the person to take criticism. They're not the person to take much of anything. Like, you could just be like blank. There's like no emotion, or at least me no emotion, right? Just like, okay, Like, is it my eyebrows being too angled? And she's like, oh, she's angry. Yeah. Like, I regret like allowing her to like meet face to face with me, and then have Ashley Woods, that artist girl who like has worked with Marvel and Tomb Raider and stuff, like have her like introduce me, and not like, oh, this was that woman on that one day meeting me when she should have not known where I was going. To just like, no, no. No, that is one of my regrets. And I try not to, like, I try to live my life without a lot of regrets. Like, some things is gonna be like a little hard because, like, I don't have like all that money just like, oh, let me just go on like lots of trips and stuff and like live life due to some of the issues. But that is definitely one of them. Like, meeting with somebody who can never take no for an answer, doesn't like boundaries, just feels the need to always be angry. Like, nobody told her to be a spicy worker. Nobody told her to do what she did. She wanted to do that. And then to freak out because I had like a couple of followers at the time. But that's that in a nutshell. Add option that's required. Description goes to ooh, shuffle. That's fun. Welcome, Pamela. Welcome back. Welcome back. These people sound the same. Stay safe, please. I do my best. I do my best. And when I said I'm going to make a TikTok every single day, and I will eventually put those TikToks on my YouTube, get my Twitter back up and running and stuff like that, that I knew that me getting my platforms back meant that somebody could be upset. That means that people are looking at my content and they may not be just like the handful of people that I'm like concerning my time with, right? Before I just say like, I can't do this. So that like anybody can be like, wait, why are you friends with this person? Or like, wait, what's going on here? You know, wait, huh? You know? So Kadeem, you're most likely going to get your comment deleted, just because it's not adding much to the conversation. You can show your appreciation by sharing videos online, on Twitter or whatever. Where was I at? That being active online again, especially with my Lisha22, that I was taking a big risk again, right? Am I going to get flooded with like hate messages from Gadu people? Would I get hate messages from her friends who used to be like, oh, you're so evil, you're evil, Lisha? And it's like, what did I do? I'm minding my business. Your friend slept with my ex willingly, and I dumped him because she wanted to have him. Oh, he wants to pay your rent. Did he pay it? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, I'm gone. I'm gonna do my thing over here. I don't need to have an apartment with that person. You know? So it's like always having at the back of my head whether like I show it or not, whether I like numb myself or not with like cute music, para para, things like that, food, that because I still exist, that is a threat when people tell you not to. Um, when you just want to be single and do your thing, right? Um, I've learned a lot. Saying no to certain jobs is a threat, because I'm not being like an actor for what they want. You're gonna get your comment deleted again. Maybe you need a timeout. You need a timeout. I'll be more decisive. Um, and that will be up to my mod Marie. Oh, wait, let's see, 86,000 seconds. I'm bad at math, so you can definitely count each and every second that you can't say something that's not adding to the live. Thank you. Um, blogging about like sunk cost fallacy, that like, let's say I have like you and Avi as my mods, right? That I'm like, oh yeah, like do this, do that, or whatever. You know, you need to work harder and harder and harder, right? Like it's definitely not volunteer that like you guys aren't like, let's blog people, you know? That I'm just like, yeah, like you need to like do this for me. Oh yeah, I got all these opportunities and blah 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 for blogging or Korean stuff, blah 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 blah. And you're like, oh cool, like I get like a little perk or something, and you get nothing. Where I'm off like traveling in Korea or eating some, I don't know, Korean corn dogs or something somewhere. And you're like, wow, you know, like I'm putting in all this work. Like, do I put in more work for this blog? Do I put in more work for Lisha to like recognize me and like so you can have like some sort of like fun with Korean-esque things, right? Especially if maybe I never liked Korean-esque things in the first place, but I'm like, let me just get on this because this seems cool. You know, that's shitty. Um, that every blog post, everything where it's like, oh, the sunk cost. So maybe eventually, like let's say you're blogging, I'm like having fun with all the Korean things, right? I'm over in Korea, Seoul, or wherever else. And you're just like, wow, you know, like, do I push myself harder? Do I become like a better moderator or this, that, and the other? Step up to the plate. I'm just like, yes, free work, right? Maybe I'm like, here's a kimbap or something, or something like Korean stuff, or here's maybe like a coupon for like a Korean restaurant, right? But maybe you're wanting more, you know, and you don't get it. So over time, eventually you're like, do I keep putting in my time? Or do you like, okay, well, I'm not getting what I'm promised. Like if I'm like, oh, okay, I can promise you a Korean trip, or I don't know, like a fancy Korean fashion sponsorship or whatever, right? Something that's like kind of fancy. And you don't get any of that, but I'm just like talking. Eventually, like I hope you will be like, wait, nothing's adding up. I'm not getting these promises. You know, like I get the Korean sponsorship or whatever, and you're like, oh, I thought that was for me, or maybe somebody else that I know gets it, right? That's what I've been through. And eventually I left. When I told one of my managers at my last job, she brought up the term sunk cost fallacy, where you're putting more and more effort into something, job, whatever, 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 maybe even money too, right? And you're not really getting anything back from it. And it's like, do you leave? Do you stay? But you put in all this money and you feel like something should come back to you, and it doesn't, you know? And I wrote that blog post just to be like this is what I went through. You know, that post could have been like, what do you mean sunk cost fallacy? You could have had help and people and clients and blah, blah, blah if you would have just stayed longer. For how many more years? For a decade? For people to still look at me like, oh, why is she here? Or some little rude comment when it's like,
not just be like overly braggy, right? Or seem like a know-it-all or whatever. But when it's like, I almost feel like I should be a little bit more deserving of some stuff when somebody's stealing that content, stealing my bio for a TED talk and stuff like that. That, like I learned these terms and it's like, I guess that's what I went through. Thinking that I'll get paid for being a blogger since I was with their group since 2010. But it's like, oh, well, this blogger is a little bit better. This person is a little bit, this person is a better artist than you. This person's a better blogger than you. Oh, you need to do more. You need to do more. You need to do more. Oh, you should be like full time or whatever. Full time with for what money? You know? Every blog post, every post, even if it's something stupid, right, is a threat. And maybe eventually people in the tech world, in the gaming world, will be like, oh, wait, she was a part of this group. And she left as well as these other people have left too. What is this common denominator? Right? Because even if I get rid of the gal stuff and I'm just like plain Jane, afro, or whatever, bushy eyebrows and stuff, again, no context, no makeup, that, I'm just plain Jane. So what then? Like I can't be that arrogant or like, oh, this hottie has an attitude or whatever. So then, like, what is going to be the issue, right? With me, Ashley Woods, Go-Go, Geeks a Go-Go, Monica, with, hell, who else? There's been some other people I have not had their names and stuff because I felt uneasy adding them, almost as if like I needed permission to add people that I'm in the group with. See, maturity is not found in all of those because these people are sound like middle schoolers. Oh, hell yeah. And I know you probably like, God damn, Lisha, again. But like, blogging, like there's some elements of fun. Like we're gonna do candy, we do nails or whatever, wash our makeup brushes. Maybe not fun, but having less acne and having a good like foundation or whatever is really nice, right? But when it comes to like, if I get overly technical with something, if I'm like, oh yeah, I did play video games, I did blah 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 blah, oh I beat this game, I got this high score, or whatever, that makes somebody feel less than. And they're like, wait, you've been gaming since Gaia Online? You've played all of these video games? How come you're not a part of any, tech groups or video game groups or da 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 da? And eventually, like those dots will start to connect, right? It does make me feel a little rebellious in kind of a lame way, I'm rebelling because I'm gonna work a normal job. Screw you, I'm gonna clock into my 9 to 5. Thank you, I appreciate that. But my rebellion is working normal jobs, y'all. Not being a Superman Bagadu, not, I don't know, whatever else. It's working a normal job and doing my best to clock in early every day and be super helpful and polite. That is my rebellion, you guys. And it pisses her off, which is kind of funny. I'm not a baby, I'm a grown ass adult. And I live in Chicago. Thank you. I hope you don't piss off to right. And it's crazy because it's like if you want to lie on my name that bad, one, that's illegal. That's a potential lawsuit. If it's harming my freelance, my regular jobs, my reputation, my friendships with people, because they want to be like, oh, we want Lisha to herself, whatever. That's illegal. Okay. Of course, I have to prove it with somebody who may have already been in that position and has learned to evade the law. You know, keep her hands clean, have somebody else do it. I know sometimes I be a little derpy. I'm not that dumb. I'm not like a super Einstein genius, but you know, I just hope that it's worth it and I can just like push like my gratitudes a little bit harder to people than having like everything always like backed up and stuff from this stupidness. Did not want to have like a Jerry Springer type of life. Did not want to have a Maury show type of life or Cheaters or whatever. And I guess saying no is like, nope, you can't do that. Like, I'm black, I have to live nonsense. But if I become a rude, bitchy black person, I'm sure that'll be too much for them and they can't handle it because it'll really put them in a place of being wrong and having somebody like dominate over them or something, right? But what's done is done, and there are people who apologize and they mean it and they make things right and stuff and they don't do the BS again and they just don't like step on toes or find other ways to be a disappointment. Not only to me, who's technically still a stranger to them, but to their mother, to their father, or whoever else they feel like they look up to or whatever. And I hope that people in the gaming industry, tech industry, whatever fucking industry, I might not be able to make a video game myself, but just like, you know, I have some stuff to say. Maybe it's that unpopular opinion or whatever. Maybe that's going to really rile up feathers and stuff, but I want to go and have fun at a video game event and not be sexually harassed by some fucking degenerate because they were told to do so. I don't have a wedding ring on my hand for some weird IRL freak a leak time or whatever. Like, come on now. What are some other questions? But I can't think of anything. And I know I'm supposed to be like, oh, I'm the CEO or main blogger or whatever you want to call it of this blog of for whatever, right? I'm the ex-Gato leader for Black Cherry and Galaxy and all that stuff. But also, I am being real with some of the things that of what I did not know. Learning, trying to navigate something that I feel is harder than all of the school classes that I've had, harder than a math class, a calculus class, or whatever. And maybe some people are like, oh, that makes you seem weak, but I can't play like overly strong with something that like way too many people are involved with, you know, and I'm supposed to come with this level of expertise that I have yet to master. But yeah, like some stuff I can be confident with or be a little like goofy or whatever, nice little silly mood and stuff, be pleasant. But some things like it has exercised parts of my brain and given me quite a lot of headaches of wrapping my head around something that is like a twilight zone that like does not make sense. And then it makes me come off a certain way when I'm super like depressed or like, oh, here is this thing, you know. Because I'm sure like it gets tiring. Like I'm glad I'm not like, oh no, but just learn from that mistake, you know. If somebody just comes out of the blue because your guy is cheating on you with them, you don't need to befriend them, and hopefully you don't forget from being in such like a heightened emotional state that you allow that person in, and that person thinks that they can just do whatever, you know, where your schooling, if you like school, is at risk, you know, your reputation is at risk. The people who might have actually like loved kicking it with you is at risk because this person does not like seeing that for you. They'll try to maybe pretend like it happens for them to seem better than what you got going on because they want you to look as miserable and feel as miserable as possible. Let's see, long answer text. I guess so. A short answer. But besides that, like, try to oscillate between like the preachy content or like content with just like silly stuff. I mean, either way it goes, like I would have like had stuff to say in general. So I mean, they chose to be connected. Multiple choice. Let's have that as a short answer. This is 2:29. I'll stay on to about 3 or so. I have to edit videos. And like pictures. I guess I'll just like post some of the pictures up, and then at least there's that. But I didn't take like a ton of pictures though. Maybe I'll use like one of the TikTok CapCut thingies and just have that do the editing for me. I like this picture and I like this picture and I definitely like that one. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, just to get it done. Can I duplicate this one? Import, add image, add video, add section. I want to add a question. I'd rather like just copy and paste it. Duplicate question, yes. I feel savvy. I'm really like saving time. Like 0.2 seconds. Oh, found a typo. I was typing too fast. Let me make sure the other one doesn't have that typo too. But I will say this. I know this is just a cup, but eventually, Marie, this will be yours. Okay. I know I probably should like be better with like my surprises, but that's okay. Let's make fun. Oh shit! Oh no, this is my coat. It like tickled my armpit. As I gotta enter, I don't know how to edit on here. Oh, and it was one of the most stressful things ever. Oh. Oh, you were using Apple? Yeah, like, cause I know you like polka dots. Why you don't like compliments? called out. I'm from Chicago, by the way. You're beautiful. Why you don't like that? Don't worry, won't bother you again anymore. Don't have to put me on timeout again. Well, when you grow up, and even before you're 18, and men are always catcalling you, hey, beautiful, hey, girl, hey, it gets really annoying because they're only trying to sleep with you. They don't care about your blog. They don't care about your school loans. They don't care if you have a ride to work or to school. They don't care about whatever you got going on or what skills you want to learn. So it's just, wow, you're just something to be used and thrown away like a napkin. Yes, I do my best to be like, okay, thanks, or whatever. But when people see that you are making content and they don't share the lives, but you're supposed to lavish them with praise because they called you beautiful, and they're probably saying that to 500 other women. And also maybe making my mods feel uncomfortable too, you know, because they are monitoring, all the comments, that it gets to be a lot. There's nothing. It's like, oh, this flower is beautiful, but are you helping it grow? Oh, this is beautiful, but okay, like, I'm putting on makeup. My makeup costs something, and that's coming out of my pocket. So I could call myself beautiful or whatever, but what is somebody else is saying that I'm beautiful doing for me? Or is it helping me get a modeling contract? Is it paying my bills? Is it making my content grow and such? You know, um, maybe bitchy or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, it's just so superficial, you know. Oh, you're just an object to be consumed. That's it, that's all. And not, oh, I've helped get you 500 followers or something. Um, anything else, like, the comment is engaging, great, but like, what does a compliment really do for me at the end of the day as a person who, like, is, or at least like has in the past, trying to build a business? And love is a fleeting emotion when it has nothing to do with helping somebody grow, right? Oh, I love you. I'm just a random person on the internet. Now you can't read comments too. Oh no. Fiddlesticks. So, I'm sure there's people out there who are like dying for those comments. For me, I just grew up always feeling like either people are like legit lying to me, like trying to like fake me out. Oh, she thinks she's beautiful or whatever. Yes, I learned to do a little bit of makeup and can kind of look less androgynous. But at the end of the day, like, oh wow, some random guy on the internet called me beautiful. But wait, my mod is the one taking care of stuff in the chat. My mod is taking care of alerting other people that I'm live so they can come in and engage in the live and learn about something. We could talk about something. Oh, you love me, but I had people on TikTok sending me gifts on TikTok to help my channel or to help buy, a microphone for my stuff. Like, this gets a little weird from time to time. Probably overly explaining, but I like when my work, like, I don't have to be the face of my blog and all of that. But when I feel that my work and my art is like me, and I would rather have people compliment my work or my art first and foremost, and I'm like catching up with like, oh, I am the face of my blog. Yes, I have this post. Look at this link. I have a Twitter. Do this, do that, read this post. I have new content. I have a giveaway soon. You know, yeah. Excuse me. I'm feeling snackish now. But oh wait. Guess what I got, guys? I know it's backwards, but that's okay. Lactose digesting enzymes. And Lisha. I'm not a little girl. I'm a grown woman. And yes, it is a heck of a lot. Like growing up and people only see you as an object and they don't care about nothing else that you got. Maybe they'll be like, oh yeah. And they're just like, yeah, I'm just saying this just to get in her pants. Like, that's fucking lame. It's dry. Sorry, just. Yeah. No worries here for it. Yeah, like it gets creepy. But over time, you just know that it's just like even if you are beautiful, like even beautiful, I'm sure probably like I can do so much more than just be a pretty face. Maybe they knit. Maybe they're really good with an instrument or something. Maybe they know like brain surgery or whatever, right? Those compliments fall really flat. I know some people like them. People want to feel beautiful and everything. But when it's like, oh, what type of messages has this one person only sent in the chat? Nothing regarding any blog post. I've had people like, wow, I have this little picture game, spot the similarities. And people are like, wow, I've never, like usually they scroll through stuff and they're like, wow, I can't believe like I stayed on this live this long for like a little picture matchy game. And that made me feel good. That an idea that I thought was kind of silly and stupid at least got somebody's attention and their engagement. And I find that so much more valuable because I'm using my brain. You know, it could be a dumb idea, it could fall flat, but somebody was like, they got sucked in with a little game on the internet. Thank you, Marie. That is quite right. The whole reasoning is like, oh, but if I keep saying whatever, she'll let me call her beautiful. At the end of the day, what does it do? Like sharing the live does a lot more than you're beautiful, acknowledge me. Like what are you expecting at the end of the day? I'm not gonna sleep with you. Oh, interesting. Why does somebody have to constantly tell me that though? Like what's the point of reiterating something that's not doing something for me? I know Marie's like, Lisha, no, don't engage with the trolls. Like at the end of the day, like, okay, you send all these messages. What are you expecting? Everybody else gets really cool comments or shares little things, or we talk about food or things in our cities. And it's like, wow, okay, I can engage with people and just feeling like an object. Must be a daily battle or a constant eye roll. Yeah. Like, especially as a person who, like, in a perfect world, like, yes, I like to do makeup and stuff, usually more flamboyant. It might come off like maybe a teeny bit unusual, right? That, like, my representation is more so my work, my art. Like, let me see if, like, YouTube would, like, not overly, excuse me, stretch out my work or whatever. Like, to be honest, I felt way more cuter like this. Do my makeup, go out the house, make sure nothing smudges or gets messed up. And that was a-okay with me. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I know I was trying to prove a point, but jeez. Or, that's not really, is this gonna show up properly? Or like, work like this. Like, oh, yes, this is Alicia's artwork or whatever. But you see that, you see the skill, you see the time and effort that I put in than just this or whatever, like a cute, sexy outfit or something. Don't get me wrong, I do like outfit and clothes and making things, but my articles, my blog posts are like work like this, oil pastels or pencil drawings and stuff. That had always been like the representation of me. However, in the society, they value face-to-face stuff a lot more. So, hi, it is the person behind this piece of art or all of my blog posts. Howdy. Greetings. Was this for festivals? It's fashion. Horrible timing. Also, her name is in the top left corner. Yes. I think I missed a comment or two. People on TikTok. Yes, I did paint that. This was around the time that the Sanctuary music video by Joji from 88 Rising came out. So around like the pandemic time, or like maybe a little bit after. Bought a bunch of oil paints and was like, wow, I haven't done this in years. So yeah, took my time. It wasn't like 3 minutes type of a thing, but I like to draw people's faces. Yeah, it's Joji. Sushi trash. Yep, that's him. Yes, I have soap work. Live, live paintings and such too. Guess I've done this. Is this gonna show properly? Not really. It's not showing the art on the sides, but. I know YouTube is gonna be like, what is this word? That's Photoshop. I did like a Photoshop painting with that one. There's a picture of a like a black Inca singer, but I know that the way that this is saved, it's not gonna show the complete thing. Oh, it's like half of it, you know. So like that's where a lot of my skills have resided before YouTube and I guess like almost public speaking and stuff like that. And then like the blogging kind of took off a lot more than my artistic side. So it just yeah. I was like, I really like this movie. I can't be able to have that gift. How long does it take? It definitely depends. Some pieces, if they're a little bit smaller, I can whip it up um in like a little over several hours, depending on how well my flow is. With oil painting, depending on how big that is. Some of them have taken a little bit longer than others. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this isn't quite right. You know, the shadow isn't in the right spot, so I have to like redo it. But a lot of pieces when I was in high school, they took about a little under like a business week. And that's pretty much working on the pieces in class. So maybe about an hour or so in class, and then maybe like a couple of hours like at when I get home. So it's not like, oh, it's, I don't know, however many hours. Like, oh, this week it was like 40 hours. It's probably like under 40, but at least like a week's time span of like churning out pieces. I actually did not, because I did not like people watching me paint or draw. But when I was doing live, like jazz show, live art drawings of the jazz musicians, they'd have a person, like a camera person, kind of like panning to me, drawing and stuff. And people could like look over and see that I'm like drawing over, like over on the side and stuff. Really weird. It feels voyeuristic to me, like having somebody like watch you draw and go through the process of a blank canvas or page and then seeing like the progression of everything. It feels a little naughty. But I have like some little clips, or I try to do like a progression. Like technically this was a progression, like a little gif thing. Like, oh, here's like me mapping out where those shadows are gonna be. Here's a little bit more detail. Here's a little bit more detail. Here is it like completed. That like people like that type of thing. But I just feel like having somebody watch me draw has like the element of like voyeurism. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I've had a really strict art teacher, a very strict Korean lady who told me, you're not gonna draw any of this weird anime shit. Well, she didn't use shit. And she's like, you're gonna learn how to draw real people and learn color theory. I'm like, yes, ma'am. So, yeah. So can I call you? I can't read the circles and lines. I don't know what that means. Is it Ajima? I'm gonna call me auntie. It's like the only word I know for like older ladies. But yeah, I don't think I have like any other art like in my Google or like my like on my phone. I usually keep that like in a separate folder. Oh, and I also did this too. I was doing like a bunch of lives last year. I made her a little scarf, a top, and a cardigan. Because I was like, I want to sew clothes. And I'm like, I don't have the space to sew for myself. So I made her little outfits. Oh, it's Uni? Okay. I think that's like Big Sister or something. So yeah, I like to make things and like build and all of that and like test the knowledge that I had growing up. Like I used to suck trying to like mend holes or like buttons and stuff growing up. So it's like, I'm older now. I can sit still for a long period of time. Let's make something. Oh, that's for elderly women. Oops, and it's older dimensions for family. Oh, okay. Achuma Lisha. Hey. Thank you. So yeah, I do make stuff. Um, I I use like YouTube and blogging as a way to like connect, but also like I have to like talk to people. I made her look cool, and she has a little bag. And it also has like a little strap too. Yeah. A little wool coat. So fancy, so sophisticated. Oh, this is her waiting for her outfits to be done. She's on her phone right now after her bath, and she's like, oh gosh, are you done with my new outfit yet? Are you finished? Oh, Nagel coated, yes. Yeah, for sure. Do I have any other little things? She was in cosplay. Let me see if I can get like a better picture. Oh, wait. I didn't make that dress. I bought it. Yeah. The top I did make, and her bag I made too. So like I'll just try to like make stuff, you know, like, oh, okay, like how do I fill my time with something, right? People might think I'm a try hard or what have you, but it is one of the things that I like, oh, excuse me, connect with people, other people who make stuff, or sit down and like do a project with someone, which is probably like weird, and people are like, this isn't fun, you know. But yeah. She's my little Onegaru doll. I need to make her something new. I don't know what though. I had gotten some new cloth to like make like little blouses and stuff. Maybe I'll make her some more pants. A couple pants. Maybe I wanted to make her like little cosplays. I have like a list of some stuff that like I went over on like some like TikTok live some months ago. She had like her cosplays, her little Onegaru clothes and stuff. And there's like a dress that's very like Jesus Diamante like, so we could match in real life. I'm a little bit of a dork, just a little bit. But yeah, like that stuff, like I could do that all day. Like, oh, okay, it's the pandemic, I'll just make a little whatever. I'd be like really satisfied with that. Get a little music going and everything. Yeah, it looks like a prettier Sony Angel. Is it those little like naked baby things? Like they're like little phone charms. That would be so adorable. Yeah. And her cosplays would most likely be like American comic book cosplays. They're still like a little under wraps right now. But I have like a list that I think would be easy to do, like with the materials that I have. But like I'd rather like I guess a guy wouldn't be like, wow, your doll clothes look really great. But I would like appreciate that like a lot more. Like compliment, like of course, like, oh, if you're dating somebody, wow, wow, honey, you look great. Like, okay, cool, you know, because they see more of who I am. You know, we've selected each other to be together, you know. But of course, we all know that. I'm gonna like, I didn't write a lot in this little questionnaire thing, but at least it's more than one question. Let me just make sure it's saved. Don't know why I can't access it though on my phone. That sucks. He's pushing her head. Kitty cat, no. Is he like laying and like stretching? How is he so strong? Buff kitty cat. What type of dream is that kitty cat having? A shortcut to drive. That sounds good. I don't know if that did anything. This is a Google Docs form, so why can't I see it though? It'd be nice if this wasn't like misspelled either. Let's get that going. Okay. That's where. Do you have any plans tomorrow? Oh gosh. A live or two lives. I do want to get a couple of videos edited for YouTube. Get that done. Just because like they have been on the back burner for so long. That like it's about time. you know, get that out, get that finished, so I can move on to something else. Um, some other like behind the scenes stuff as well that I can, like if I'm not at home, I'd have to make a list for what I need to get done so I like am able to focus. Otherwise, like I have to be like in person with it. And more so just like the behind the scenes stuff really at this time. I particularly don't like it's been a little bit warmer today. I don't like spending time outside when it's too chilly. It's not my thing. Even if I have my hat on and my all this stuff. Pretty low key. Pretty low key. I would love to get some hot links though for the Memorial Day holiday. I don't grill, I don't barbecue. I'm not gonna burn food. So pretty much like pretty chill. Hopefully I can find some sort of like hot link somewhere or like something like that. Otherwise, I have my leftovers from the other day from the food that we ordered, the sushi and stuff. I had that for lunch today, and I have like the rest for later. Pretty much just low key, really. Get stuff together, and hopefully, like look into not having to tackle so much on my own, which would be nice. But then like wondering like what would that be, and like having like knowing that I would need like really good directions and stuff, and probably will have to still look over everything before it's published. But I do have a new video that I do need to edit eventually, but it's a collab project, right? That happened the other day. Like I think I was supposed to do a live, but like I totally didn't. I was doing a collab with somebody, and then having like a discussion and everything. So there is that I have to look forward to. And like making it like a thing, so hopefully like it engages people and all of that. And then just like some not so fun stuff, because I want to be able to get to the fun stuff. But yeah, like time is like really tied up this weekend. So like blogging is like one of the few things I could look forward to before I like head to bed and everything. Sounds kind of lame, I guess, but at least for me, this looks kind of weird. I wish this was like done better, sorry. That, you know, just like a slight shift in priorities, if you will, and just get like things wrapped up. Like I would love to be like, oh, I'm going to a barbecue party at noon, and I'm gonna have hot links and hamburgers and whatever snacks people get for barbecues. It is what it is. It's what I signed up for, so it's not too bad. Ooh, I could. Yeah, a lot of the stuff like is a lot more administrative. I also probably have to pay like a couple of bills too. Oh, do you have plans for tomorrow? Are you gonna barbecue? Are you gonna get barbecue? Are you gonna do KBBQ? Okay, I haven't had KBBQ in a while. Sounds really good about now. said, what was I thinking I'm getting? We're changing. Is that another one? Oh. I have to do like a lot of catch-up stuff. Like, stuff I know is going to be helpful and stuff that hopefully it'll be helpful. But it's going to be like hella hard. Like that element of just like, I didn't ask for this, you know. It is what it is. It's also kind of a lame response too. Seems okay. Let's chill. Eating a noodle Caesar salad. Wait, a noodle Caesar salad? What? I get BBQ as a Texas. Oh, I heard that Texas BBQ is really fire. I think I heard one in the nail gems drop. Is this saved? Noodle Caesar salad. Like a salad with like the little pasta, like the spirally pasta, but it's like Caesar salad type. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, not heard of that. Gosh, I haven't had like a noodle salad in so long. Very nostalgic. are welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I tried those little drinks that I got earlier. They're okay, I guess. Maybe I'll just have to get used to them. But I think it's like the fake sugar that they use, or like the sugar substitutes. It makes me wish. It makes me wish that I had the protein shake that I used to get for like a couple of years from Amazon, and I found that they were on TikTok. That one is pretty good. You can use like soy milk or like water for it, and it's pretty decent. The other one, it's really thick, and the taste kind of threw me off guard a little bit. Oh, you've only had one you liked? Yeah, like there's been some that's okay, but this one I'm just like, no wonder why you're on sale, even though you're not that inexpensive. But like, it is a lot easier on my tummy, like digestion wise, compared to like a whey protein drink. Or even like these, like I didn't have to take any like lactose enzymes. But like, it did not make me want to drink a second one right afterwards. And I was like, I'm done with this. That's all right. Oh, fiddlesticks. Did I go to church? It's not even Sunday. Did you go to church? It's 3 a.m. on Sunday. I ate all our communion crackers. Sorry, guys. Actually, Marie had her communion cracker. Well, speaking up. It is 3:18. Let my skin rest. I had a little bit of peeling right here as I had used a little bit of retinol, which I don't use daily anymore, especially with doing like the micro needling, which it is Sunday and we will have a micro needling session. Wake the kids with cracker snacks. That's right. We'll do a micro needling session tomorrow. Did not do it yet last week, last Sunday. Just let the skin rest. I guess there's improvement besides my face just getting red for like an hour, looking like a lobster. I'll do another session of that. I do have a face mask. Hopefully it'll show. Finally have that again. Do all of that. Concentrate on any acne scars, not on live acne, bumps, pustules, whatever they're called. And yeah, but best to sanitize everything, go in with a little roll, hydrate the face and everything, call it a day. One of my least favorite beauty routine things, but I would rather do that than not be single anymore. We'll get through it. Do my best to do it as like quick and efficiently as I can. And then wash the makeup brushes too. And that'll be it for Sunday. Yes, but definitely doing the derma rolling at night so that hopefully by in the morning everything is healed. I could do like a light foundation on top and hopefully have like a nice decent amount of time before all of that. So yeah, on an off day we'll do the poppin' cooking kitchen, make sushi, and hopefully I can get some of these videos out so I can get a little bit more space in my iCloud so I don't get scammed by fake emails talking about my iCloud storage that I paid for already. I'm in Chicago. All right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you so much. Shout out to my mod Marie in the chat with the Korean letters in there. To me, they're cute little boxes and lines and stuff because I cannot read Korean. But that is all right. Yes, have a good night. Rest well. Try to get in some vegetables throughout the day. Make them fun, make them delicious, right? Get in some water, hydrate on a cellular level. Sparkling water, add a little bit of lemon or lime or something in there, right? And rest well throughout this Sunday night. What would I do if the dog behind me hugs me tight and be like, "Hi, frenzy"? Mama. I don't know. That'll be weird. But then, like, she could be one of my minions. And I'll be like, go create the doll army for me. Be the liaison for my whims. Yes. And they can ride on cats and squirrels throughout the city. Yeah. When you see a cat, you'll wonder if they are a part of her army or not. Yeah. Yes. And I wouldn't be frenzy. I will be her Garu overlord. And she'll have her steeds of cats and squirrels to wreak havoc across the United States. And then eventually the world. But anyway, have a good night, guys.